Different languages from Spanish to English to Chinese. At the end of the day, we all speak many different languages and we talk to one another. The speech community theory is very important. It's very important, so pay attention because it focuses on the way we communicate with one another every day and it helps us understand each other better. The speech community theory has helped us as a group of people to help share a set of norms and expectations regarding the use of language. From the help of examples of the speech community theory, you will realize that this is very important for our daily lives. Within this time, we'll be talking about the speech community theory and how the theory is used outside of this classroom and how others feel about this theory. Now that I have told you a bit about this theory, I will go further in depth with the theory. Our speech community comes to share a specific set of norms for languages used through living and interacting together. And speech communities may come together among all groups and interact frequently to share certain norms, such groups can be villages, countries, political or professional communities, communities with shared interests, hobbies, or lifestyles, or even just groups of friends. Speech communities may share both particular sets of vocabulary and conventions as well as speech styles and genres, and also norms for how and when to speak in particular ways. Author Marcina M. states, the study of speech communities is central to the understanding of human language and meaning. Speech communities are groups that share values and attitudes about language use, varieties, and practices. These communities develop through prolonged interaction among those who operate within these shared and recognized beliefs and values systems regarding forms and styles of communication. For the definition, an easier definition for the speech community theory may be, it explains that culture, social group, and thus shape how we communicate and how we communicate with others. Now that I have told you the meaning of the theory, I will now share a current event and how others people see this community. So a psychologist, Candiax Karen V. states, the study fails to attempt a gap in an available research on language in Black urban speech communities. Previous studies conducted in these communities concern a specific language variety. These are a number of standard languages: the Fakalo, a Black urban vernacular, Africans-based, the Zulu-based, the Soweto-based, the Tambiesa-based, English, and Africans. So sociologist profiles of each of these languages varieties were drawn up. They are trying to see if they have different lifestyles than others, and Marcelina is trying to apply this theory to see if it's true. When applying this theory to this current event, we get that the study also investigated other research. A particular type of research was explored within the studies going on and approach to two basic data collection techniques named individual and focus groups entering was made. These techniques were used to gather data for the study and were talked about. The main data was gathered from residents of the town of Tambiesa. The other was taken from studies done on individual language varieties in Black urban speech communities. The main data was then analyzed and a description of the entire language situation in the speech community of Tambiesa was given. The findings of the Tambiesa study were compared with other data resulting in a number of different languages. At the end of the study and observations, the theorist said that there is more to be observed and studied with these particular groups and must be done fast. So theorist Marcelina M. uses this theory and its method to apply it to her home studies. For example, she uses method and theory to analyze different types of languages and interpret them to see how they communicate and how they share this community. This theorist, for example, used this method and theory to analyze many different types of languages and interpret them to see if they communicate and how they share the community. She also posted this University of Johannesburg, and she advises people not to continue the study of this theory. Now that I have explained the definition of the current event and how people see this event, I will now conclude my speech by saying, by giving you a brief background on this speech, you may know why this theory is very important. So I briefly explained the definition of theory, current event, what's going on, and how these theories use this theory to answer these questions. And